Now here's something I haven't played in a while. Obliteration. I cannot say that word. Let's try again. Obliteration. That's a lot better. And of course this is on the normal maps. This isn't even DLC. So why am I playing this? Well, just because I've actually got very good memories. This is probably when I had the most fun, and I'm about to get destroyed from behind. No, I made it. This is actually probably both the map and the game. I can't get under this tree. Brilliant. Let's get in here. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's really... I love realism in this game. It's spot on. Yeah, no, this is the map that I think I had the most fun with, and the actual game mode that I had the most fun with. If you've never played Obliteration, I would strongly recommend it. That's how we do it, lads. That's how we do it. Get out, bang it out, bang, bang, bang. No, that was terrible. So welcome to another casual play anyway. I think this is volume 5 by now. Do let me know if you are getting bored with watching me play Battlefield, but as far as I know, I love playing it, and you guys actually like watching me play it and talking about all the stuff that's going on. So if you don't tell me it's not what you want, then I'm afraid it can't change very easily. I remember a while back, actually, I promised I would be... I need to leave. I would be doing a Dota Let's Play. And I would have done that today, but I literally haven't played it in months. So what I will do is I'll start playing that again over the next week or so, and then I'll hopefully get one of those out very soon. That was a terrible shot. I've also recently discovered how good the straight pull is. I can't believe it took me like 2.5 games to discover, but it really is so much better than the bipod, which I seem to think was amazing, but yeah, it's really not. No, probably should have hit. No, that was terrible. Anyway, what's going on in this casual play? I've actually got a whole list of notes this time for topics to talk about, so probably... that I really am terrible. It's like notes can only get you so far. And now I'm out of ammunition. Yep, straight pull, 10 out of 10. Brilliant. Let's try again. No. No. Yes! Only took me that 10 shots. No. 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 And... yes! It only took me about 20 rounds. Finally done it. Anyway, coming up in this casual play, I am going to be talking about monitors, the upcoming AMD cards, X99 chipset, products that I am looking forward to in 2015, as well as a couple of upcoming games that are coming out in about just over a month's time. Anyway, so, first topic is monitors. If you've been following the channel, which hopefully you have, then you probably will have no doubt noticed that it's been a bit monitor centric at the moment. No, we'll not be changing the name to monitor centric. Thank you very much. But of course it is a big topic, and it is something that a lot of people, when you go out and buy a monitor, you obviously want to know whether the one you're looking at is actually going to be any good. And luckily enough, they haven't got a deal or anything, but one of the PR companies has agreed to be sending me some monitors from now on for stuff that they've obviously got in for review. So hopefully there'll be quite a few more monitor reviews on the way. I believe the next one is going to be a G-Sync one, so more gaming orientated one, but I've still at this moment in time got the 4K one to the left of me. I'm not playing on it, I'm playing on the 120Hz BenQ one that is quite a few years old now, but I am going to be a bit sorry actually when the 4K one goes back. I have got used to it, and yes, like I said in both of my videos, that it does have problems with scaling and stuff like that, but it is so incredibly sharp, and especially when I do as much video work as I do and as much image editing work as I do, we definitely are going to miss it. And I'd kind of forgotten that it was Obliteration, and I wasn't really helping the team out. And we'll lose it. Oh, no, it's a draw. It's a draw at the moment. Okay, he's in the tank. Should be okay. Just follow him along. So yeah, if you are after some gaming monitors, then hopefully the channel is going to be of... oh! No? Did I not run him? Oh, I should have done. Right, okay. There's too many people. Too many people! When we look at my score, though, 7-2. You know, it's skills. You come in here for skills, and you get more than that as well. So yeah, loads of upcoming monitor stuff. And I had someone actually was asking me yesterday. They said they were running off a 750 Ti, and they were looking at getting I believe it was a Samsung 4K monitor, and they were asking me what I think, whether that was just a terrible idea from the start, whether they should actually be getting a 4K monitor if you're not going to be able to run games in 4K? And that is quite an interesting question, and it's one I don't have a definitive answer for, because the thing that I would say I'm enjoying most, arguably, about the 4K monitor I've got is the gaming experience. So if you take that away, is it worth buying? Because obviously they are more expensive, but then you might find that you are going to be buying a... no, terrible. You might be finding that you're going to want to get a new monitor sooner than you would. Oh my god, I am bad today. I am terrible. I really am. Start that sentence again. You might find that if you can't play the games now, but you will be able to later, then obviously you'll have to upgrade your monitor sooner than you would. So is it worth getting a 4K monitor if you can't play games? It depends. I actually have a slight issue at the moment. I think it's just NVIDIA cards. There's some sort of fix or something. I'm not sure why. But whenever I put it in 1080p on the 4K monitor, everything goes this horrible washed out grey, and I'm sure there's an easy fix, but I haven't actually tried to fix it, so I can't say for sure, but I imagine it should be an easy fix. But it was doing it on the television as well, so it's not just the... oh, no, that... come on. So it's not just the screen I'm using, it's clearly something NVIDIA driver related. Hopefully it shouldn't be too easy to put back together and fix the problem. So yeah... It depends, because I think if you're looking at spending about £350 on a monitor at the moment and you're not going to be 4K gaming, I would say getting an IPS 1440p monitor. You can get them slightly cheaper than you could a few years back now. I'd say that is the option. That was probably best, and what I would do, either that or a high refresh rate monitor rather than a 4K one, because obviously these are budget 4K monitors that you're going to be able to buy anyway. I think buying a high quality, tried and tested one monitor that won't have any scaling issues and it's going to have a better panel is better than just a tiny bit of arbitrary numbers in the form of resolution that you won't really see much benefit from, because you won't be able to play the games at that resolution, and I'm going to stop sniping. So that's probably what I would recommend. But if you really do want 4K, then yes, it's not, you know, it's not a terrible idea at all, but probably getting a IPS 1440p or high refresh rate 1080p monitor is the thing I would do. But of course, it completely depends on you as a person. Now, AMD cards. We don't know anymore. I don't have this magical news for you, unfortunately. And a grenade is going to be the best option there. Bang. There you go. Look at that. Look at the skills. Skills are dead. The skills. Yeah, so I'm actually quite excited to see what we're going to get, because I would assume that NVIDIA are kind of sitting on their next version of the Titan 2 sort of thing, and they're obviously still trying to sell their Titan stocks and 980 stocks. I've got some boosts. I better use one of those 200% boosts. I'll get on that. In we go. Yes, I'm quite excited to see what it's going to do, because we basically just need a new revolution when it comes to 4K gaming. The 980, while it's a great card, and obviously I'm very happy with the one that I've purchased, it's still not enough to be doing proper 4K gaming on a single card. And we probably will have to wait about 2 generations for that to happen. But you never know, the upcoming cards, they might have... Basically, I would almost like to see a affordable version of the 290X 295 or something, wasn't it? The X2 295, something like that. 295X2, the dual card one with the cooler on it. I think that's actually something that is quite interesting when it comes to 4K gaming. That is arguably one of the best, probably is the best card you can get at the moment for 4K gaming. I know it's a dual GPU card, but it's the best single card I think you can get. But almost if they came out with that version of the cooler, but actually attached to a single GPU, I think people would buy that, because realistically you've got loads of people that are going out there and buying these CPU coolers when they're not really taxing their CPU that much. I spend, you know, up to £80 on a CPU cooler, when realistically it doesn't actually make that much difference unless you're, you know, going to be stressing out your CPU, which is the thing that a lot of people actually aren't really doing. They're maxing out their GPU, and if you increase the CPU in certain circumstances, then it was not really going to make much difference to the actual performance. There we go. Of your computer and your games, and I got on with the grenade. That was good. And bang, there you go. Look, just look at me. Just look at me. Let's go. Let's do this. And so, if there was actually some applied water coolers, so all-in-one water coolers, but that were attached. And I've got my hands off the keyboard on the wrong keys. Are we going to be able to get away successfully? I'm going to vote no, but we've put in a valid attempt there. We just need to run away now. Let's just run away. Let's just run. Let's just run on forever. So yeah, if they bring out a card with a water cooler attached to it, I think that could actually be something that people would buy. Let me know. This is probably the thing I'm actually really interested in more than anything else. Would you? Oh. Okay, we're immobilized. Go, 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 go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Look at this. Look at this. So look, this is like something out of a movie. Normally I would, obviously due to copyright, I won't. Get out. Yeah, see, that was. Get in, get in, get in, get in. So yeah, it's like I have a movie. I would normally put on like some epic soundtrack right now, but due to copyright issues, sadly I cannot do that. But if you've never done that, I would recommend that you try that. Just play Battlefield, and then just put some epic soundtrack music. And I got killed by a buggy in the background. Still getting sidetracks. Yeah, let me know if you would buy a high-end, or not even high-end, medium to high-end video card that had a pre-attached all-in-one liquid cooler that you'd be able to overclock and get really quiet cooling while maintaining much better cooling than you'd get from an air cooler. I think that's something that people would be interested in, and something that people would buy. So I'm interested to see anyway what the upcoming AMD cards are like, and whether they are actually going to be significantly better than what Nvidia have on offer. Obviously we'd all like to see that, but whether that will actually happen, it remains to be seen. Quick note on the X99 chipset that I've got down on my notes for my little schedule. Basically I was just looking, just out of interest last night, at the X99 chipset and all the stuff you would need to actually build yourself a X99 based system, and it's ludicrously expensive. I knew it was expensive, but I just don't understand why anyone would actually even consider buying that at the moment for a gaming rig. I know it's going to be future-proof and stuff like that, but like the RAM alone is going to cost you about £200. It's just why? Why would anyone need to spend 200 quid on RAM? Then obviously the motherboards are significantly more expensive. You're looking at, realistically, the averages out there about £200 again, so that's £400. And then CPU-wise, you're looking at about 320 starting. So before you've even started, you're looking at about £720 before you've got anything else. For a gaming rig, I just don't think that makes sense. I know it's obviously high-end enthusiast grade stuff, but it's not even going to outperform the 7 at the moment anyway. I'm sure it will change eventually, but it doesn't really outperform. If you look at the benchmarks, the i7 4790K, that's the one. So you're not even really getting anything for your money anyway, and this could go horribly wrong. This could end in tears. Fire! Oh my god! Get in the tank. It's full. What are we gonna do? Get down. Leave. It's broken. Oh, that was close. That ready, and to end it all off. Yes, came out on top. Thank you very much. Yeah, so basically, just looking at the X99, still don't really think I'm missing out on anything by not having it, because it's way too expensive for what you're actually getting. Does this track? Is this a? It does. That's all. Oh! I'm being attacked from behind. Careful, careful. Winner! Winner, chicken dinner. And then upcoming products in 2015. To stay kind of on the monitor tangent, it is basically still just the monitors. So if these IPS 144 Hz monitors are just as good as the ones that we have now with the 1080p ones, and of course these are going to be IPS as well, then I just think it's completely game changing. Just by playing, I've completed it now. I've been playing Mass Effect on the 4K monitor, and that was great. You know, it's a nice bigger screen. 28 inch is definitely or 27 inch. Both of them are both a much better monitor size, actually. I think, especially once you get slightly higher resolution. And it was great, and everything looked good. But this that I'm playing now, 120 Hz minimum frame rate, basically. It's just so much better. The experience is so much better to have that nice, smooth, consistent experience than 4K would be. Obviously 4K at 120 Hz is going to be better, but I definitely am someone that would trade resolution in for a higher frame rate, I think. Especially for games like this, definitely. If you start playing something like Civilization, then, you know, it doesn't really matter or anything like that, but a game like this, definitely, if I had to pick, it would be the easiest decision to go with 1080p at 120 Hz. So, yeah, really looking forward to those upcoming IPS 144 Hz 1440p monitors, 100%. Other than that, obviously we've got the next generation processors that are going to come out. It's a draw. That was really boring, wasn't it? Next generation processors that are going to come out. But there's not really anything other than that that's making me really excited. VR, of course, is coming along the way. We've got E3, which is always a brilliant afternoon or morning or wherever in the world you're watching it from. Grab yourself a beer and then just sit at your computer, checking out the Twitter feed, watching the feed live. I thought it was great last year. Probably not very social, but I had a great time anyway. So looking forward to that. And then we've got a couple of upcoming games. I know GTA 5 has been pushed back again. Hopefully that's not due to quality reasons, but I don't know if anyone else is feeling like this, but I just 25-12. Wow. I don't know if anyone else is actually feeling this, but I'll get it. I know I'm going to get it. I'll do a full review. Don't worry about stuff like that. But I just can't be bothered to even think about it anymore. It's like I played it almost about a year and a half ago. This game, and I still haven't got it on the proper platform yet. A year and a half ago. It's almost a bit depressing, to be honest. I'm certainly not hyped up. I'm not gassed up about it at all. I don't know. Is anyone else feeling like this? Is anyone else just bored? Certainly, you know, I wouldn't pre-order it. It just makes me sigh every time I hear it gets pushed back again. It's certain. You know, I'm not exactly looking forward to it. Maybe I should be, but you know, I've played it before. If you haven't played it before, then you know it is very depressing the fact you've had to wait this long. And I think they should have done better, to be honest. But there we go. You know, got to appeal to the console markets, it appears. Mortal Kombat X, on the other hand, gets me very excited. That's coming out, I think it's April, I believe. Should be getting a copy in near at the time. You should expect a full review. But I've always enjoyed the fighting games. It's never been something that I've been shouting and screaming about. It's something I got into quite late. But whoa, thank you very much. Parachute, thank you very much. Yeah, they're always quite exciting. I've played it a couple of times. I played it at Gamescom. No, not Gamescom, pardon me. Played it at EGX, actually, last year. And thought it was really shaping up to be really good. Obviously, you know, it's a fighting game. It's going to be arguably the same as games before that. But it's just really exciting. Play with a mate. It's going to be very good. From what I saw, anyway, it was pretty good. You've got all these next generation physics effects and stuff, with these brutalities and stuff. I was never very good at doing the brutalities. It took me quite a long time to actually work out how to do them. I don't know if anyone else has. Surely other people must have experienced it, where you're just trying to get them to work and you end up just not doing anything, and you just like run out of time and they collapse on the floor. Anyone else had that? It's alright once you know how to do them, but I never really worked out how to do them. I can do them now, but still not the easiest thing in the world to do. Never been the best at button combos anyway. Ready? We'll be that guy. Oh, I didn't even kill anyone. It was a waste of time. Yeah, and then other than that, there's not really that much I can think about. The most exciting game I'm looking forward to anyway is Batman. That will be coming out. Hopefully it won't get delayed. It's already been delayed once, so hopefully we should be fine. I believe that is a June release date. Could be wrong. I think it's a June release date though. That's good for me because it means I will not be at university for 14 months actually. I'm doing a work placement for a telecommunications company, so that'll be fun. And it means that I won't have to come home and worry about work and things like that. I might have to worry about work, but I won't have to worry about doing any work at home, hopefully. Which means I have more time for this, hopefully. And it means I have more time to actually properly enjoy Batman, because anyone who knows me and knows this channel knows that I'm a big Batman fan. Go, go, go. Failed. And that actually is everything that I've got to say on my list of things to say anyway. If you enjoyed the structure a bit more, again, let me know. If you have any questions, no idea what's going on, don't know what's happening. Don't know if you can still hear me. Oh dear. Windows Store just popped up and it was like, hi, do you want to update something? Windows Store, get away. Anyway, that's probably a good place to leave it. No idea what the end of the recording is like. If it's a bit botched, it's not really worth doing the whole video again for, to be perfectly honest. But maybe you would have never known. Maybe it has paused it. I don't know what happened. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me rant and watching me play. And if you do enjoy videos like this, and please let me know. I've kind of sussed out that people do, because they do get over 1,000 views, which is at the moment is my ratio. If it's a successful video, it'll get over 1,000 views. Content should be coming thick and fast. Make sure there's 2 videos every week. I've been a bit slack just because I've been busy with work, but from now on, 2 videos every Sunday. Well, not 2 videos every Sunday. 2 videos a week, 1 Wednesday, 1 Sunday. If I don't fulfill that, then I'm so sorry, but something must have come up, because I'm going to make sure that content is always available on those days. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This map is a bit insane, to be honest. It always has been. Good mode though. I hope you've enjoyed Obliteration. I haven't even, as far as I'm concerned, it hasn't been Obliteration. I've gone a bit slack, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Hopefully you are, but if you're not, then please obviously subscribe for more videos like this and other computer and technology related videos. Like this video if you liked it, disliked it if it wasn't to your taste, and I will see you in the next video.